Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark III and welcome back to the confused tangle of Tabotch. Yes, I still have not thought of a better name for this darn base, but it's gonna do for the time being. I've had a chance to poke around a little bit more since last recording, trying to work out what the heck I'm doing. And I have come to one inescapable conclusion. I done goofed. Yeah. As I said last time, I loaded up into Bob's Mods thinking, oh hey, this is quite a popular mod, let's go ahead and do this, let's install all this stuff, it looks interesting, cool, yada yada yada, stuff like that. And then, last episode I actually got a decent look at it and I realised that, oh hell, I'm in over my head and I don't know what I'm doing. And that is still basically the case. Even spending a while poking around in some other, well, in another save, trying to work things out a bit, is, well, it's not really proved that enlightening, to be honest. What I need to do is to get a level 2 factory, so I can actually automate my green science production. I might actually manage to finish this episode. I was going to try and do it in the last 10 minutes between videos, but I just did not. I couldn't do it. Now, I've grabbed the stone, that means I can start building some chemical furnaces, like that. Okay. It's all Bob's Mod's fault. I had no idea. But yeah, this is what I've been doing. I've actually got tin plating automated now. But I've been looking around because I need electronic components. I actually need those in quantity for anything bigger, really, so I need to do that so I can find them again. Oh, here we go. Basic electronic components, which needs copper, tin, and carbon, but the tin needs to be produced in the form of tinned copper wire, which is over here, which is copper cable combined with tin plate. So that's why I've just automated production of tin plates over here in the meantime. But right now I'm actually going to do carbon, the other main ingredient I need, which is going to be here. And I've already messed this up already, haven't I? Yes, I have. Okay. Right. It's going to be there. And then I'll have to... I was going to put this there, but it's not the right place, so I'm just going to pipe it like this. So to find the pipes. Here we go, pipes. I've also been reviewing my plans because you see the normal way I build a base is I compartmentalize it. I prefer to have as few conveyors running around as possible as I try to make the things. That's what I did on all my previous bases. That's why I had the basic component types, which was copper, steel, iron, that kind of thing, just running around here, there, and everywhere. Okay, I need 2, 3, 4. So I had that running around here, there, and everywhere because that is how I was trying to do it. But in this base, the sheer quantity of parts actually kind of precludes trying to build it all together. Because if I was trying to build up a single complex which would work just from raw resources, there's more raw resources to start out with. But there's also a lot more stuff I'd need to work into it as well. So it's not great. One there. Come on, build it. There we go. One there. Okay. This will actually do the job for producing carbon. Though I actually need to tell it to start making carbon. There we go. Okay. That should do it. Though I need a couple of tunnels to actually get this working. Let's see, put one here and put one here. Yeah. But basically this factory is going to be a sprawling tangle more than anything else. And there's nothing I can do about it, really. There we go. Basic production of carbon and tin plate is started. So let's just wander this entire shenanigans thing up here. So, what should I bring up here? Is this good space for it? I suppose. It's as good as any. Right. Now, to produce the part I require, which is basic electronic components, I require tinned copper wire and carbon. Can that be made in electronics factory? Oh, that's something else that I forgot, by the way. Electronics factory, it can make most electronics components. I wasn't sure what it was before, but I had a poke at it, and it means I don't need to use these big assembly machines for everything. These things can produce most electronic components by themselves. So, as you can see, it's smaller. It's a 4 block instead of a 9, and it can make most things, actually. So I can just tell that to do that. I can actually replace these with small ones as well. So this allows for a much more complex and smaller production factory kind of thing. I don't know. I really don't know. Have you got the impression yet that I don't know what I'm doing with this mod? Because I'm fairly sure I've given that, yeah. Though another thing that's going on is that I can't actually get things rolling until I have flipping advanced parts. So I can't get my fast inserters up until I have production of, you know, these things. Let's actually split this off the copper line here, like that. Give me a tunnel. I can't actually make a lot of things until I have basic electronic components, and I think that is the fault of Bob Mod's Intermediate Products as the main mod responsible for my current set of woes. Let's actually turn it there, okay. Yep, and then that'll turn there. Actually, I don't need that piece there, so I'll just do that. Okay. And this is where I'm going to plug in the line for the tin. Hang on, what am I doing? That's not right. That's not right. I actually need another electronics factory to produce the tin. Yeah, you see what I'm doing with this. Progress in this factory is going to be less coherent because I don't have any idea what I am doing. At all. No, let's move it over actually. Let's move it to here. Yeah, this one will do it. This will make that. Then the next one up will make the actual flipping tinned wire. Yep. Okay. So that one will make the tinned wire. And then that can come across there. Let's do it like that. Okay, yep. Do that there. Okay, that'll make the tinned wire. And then if I use some more tunneling to dip things around, that is a 0.5 second, isn't it? Yes, that is a 0.5 second. But if I put another tunnel under here, this means I can increase the load of where things are effectively by using a long-handled inserter. And then that will go into another electronics factory up above, as soon as I find it. Electronics factory. Why do I keep losing you? There you are. Right. Actually, let's make sure that this is all on the right track, kind of thing. So let's go ahead and put one there, and that's going to be the feed point for the carbon. Might as well double that up on the same conveyor track, like that. Okay. Then we'll have another factory there. This one will be producing the actual basic electronic components. Bloody hell. This is going to be such a nightmare trying to puzzle through it all as I go. If you're here to watch me slowly descend into madness, this is probably the right place to do it, I think. Okay, I need another yellow though. So that one produces all of the copper cable I require. This one will produce... Oh, I need another one as well. This one will produce all of the tinned copper wire. This one will produce the basic electronic... Hang on, how many? Makes 5 every 2 seconds. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, I can see where this can be optimized quite a lot. Yeah, this thing makes a flipping 10 parts per, so yeah, this makes a lot. It does that every 2 seconds though, so I can actually stack 4 of these things together, working on the same basic propulsion. Sorry, not propulsion? What's I on about? I could do 4 of these for every pair of these. So I could really churn these things out if I wanted to, and I do. I'm going to need to. Localized construction and all that. Okay, so what do I need now? I was getting those so that I could make this, which is the assembly machine level 2, which requires still solder plate, which is tin plate plus lead plate, and bronze plate, which is just flat out copper and tin. God damn it. I swear, this mod is actually going to drive me nuts. I can't see any other solution, really. Not any other solution at all. Might as well just pull these ones up here. Because I want to get like that. Right, okay. That'll do. I need some splitters. And some tunnels. Because I need to get more stuff rolling before I can even do things. Right. I need some metal mixing furnaces now, which is just flat out stone brick. Pick those up from there. Right. That's really simple. That's going to be the simplest part, in fact. Now, to make solder, I need just tin plate and lead plate. Okay, that's been the complicating factor. I'm not working lead at the moment. Zinc? No. How do I get lead plates? Lead plate is galena? The hell? Galena. I need to find galena. Galena. That's zinc. Alien biomass. Quartz. Yeah, that's the place where I was getting glass from. Where the frig is galena? Here we go. Galena. Lead ore all the way up there. Right. Okay. Carrying a bunch of coal, so that I can do that right away. Let's see. I don't think I need the ore, so I can just go ahead and smelt it on site. Though actually, I do need to have something. Hell with it. I'm going to install my first electric drill up here. See that I run a flipping coal belt all the way up here to feed it, and that is that's not as practical as just stringing out a long power line. So let's go ahead and string a power line up from the entire electronic component assembly place. That should do the trick. Right. Through the woods. I hate the woods. I always hate the woods. So let's just connect it here. There we go. And this is completely redundant because I need the coal to run the flipping metal furnace. So, yeah. I'm going to need a flipping coal line anyway. So, I need to bother doing that. Arg. Bob's mods. They are just so full of stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing. This actually takes me back to when I first started Factorio and I didn't know what the hell I was doing then either. Difference is, now I know even less about what I'm doing because, seriously, what the frig? That's the kind of level I'm at right now. Seriously, what the frig kind of level. Okay, will that do it? Yep. Just tunnel it straight underneath. There we go. And rotate the track. Right. One coal track up and running. I didn't need to do that, so I might as well just pull up that electric drill again. Right. 6 of those, 6 of those. I'm actually out of stone. Ooh, that's pretty rare. And I also need 6 6 burner inserters as well. Actually, no, I need 12 of those. Yep. Just grab some of my spare stone stockpile. I've got tons of tracks because I set that up on automatic. That's one of the few good things I managed to do during the break between the videos. So, as you do. Now then. Let's do it like this. Yep, that's fine. Where's my... There they are, right, okay. So just the same basic layout for these inserters, just like that. And then offload them like that. Those are what will supply it. Now, I need to reverse the direction of the coal in terms of the track because of the side that they're going out on. So that'll do that. And this will allow this mine full functionality. Okay. And should I just put it here? Yeah, because of the layout. Right. I'll just put the damn refining section here. Because of how I'm going to have to slap it all together. As you can see, I'm not really trying to future-proof this in any kind of way. As I come up with better plans later, I'll have to work on it then. But for now, there really is not much point. So, I'm working with simplicity as best I can. Which means I need 6 yellows, right? 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Okay, that'll do it. And then that'll be outputting straight to here. So yeah, it's all just going simplicity extreme kind of thing. So this base is going to be a tangled complex weave before long as it is because of how many resources and things I need. So there's no point in just getting this thing all in a tizzy about it. It's going to happen. There's no way about it. There's no way out of it. So live on, produce the resources, get them where you need them, bootstrap your economy. Here comes all the lead. Right, where am I going to make this flipping stuff? Okay. I need a bunch more of those smelters, that's for sure. So I can find them again. Oh, there they are. 5 of those. Okay. Right. To make... I need to find bronze... I need to find the time to make bronze plate as well. I need to make solder plate and bronze plate before I can make... Actually, that is what I require, isn't it? Yeah, that's the key ingredients for a level 2 assembly machine. Thing is, I need to get the tin from over here now. So, stop it! Stop being so flipping complex. I hate you. I have no idea what I'm doing. At all. I mean, my poking around on the other save, all I basically worked out was, oh, this is how the wood production in greenhouses work. And that was bad enough. Okay, let's get that there. Let's get this. Hang on, why am I trying to pull carbon? I don't need to pull carbon just yet. I just need to pull the tin. Okay, let's just run the tin line over then. Tin come up here, round here, straight over. And pull it that way. Yep, okay, that's the tin. That's the carbon. I also need to pull copper, which means I need the splitter, which means I'm going to pull that here. Right, and that'll just come up on this line here. I need another tunnel. Like that, okay, and one like that, yep, okay. Seriously, friggin' hell. Right. To produce that, I require... Actually, they're both in the same type of furnace, so I need a bunch of those. First one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, yep, okay. The big problem with these, though, is that they require multiple inputs, so... This is going to be a flipping pain, I can tell. I can upgrade them to electrics later, but right now I need reds and yellows. You know what, let's build a bunch of splitters and use long-handled burner inserters. Because I've not done that yet. 5, 10, 11, 12. 5, 10, 11, 12. Output will, of course, be coming from... Set there. Output, of course, will be coming from... 1, 2, 1, 2... From electric-powered inserters. Just like that. But because I'm using burners, that means I'm going to need to use multiple belts like this to feed it. And since I'm doing that, to keep the burners operating, that means I need to pull off stuff. Flipping hell. Okay, that's the lead coming through. I'll do that. Now, what was it I need to put with the lead? To go with the lead, I needed tin. Okay, so that's the tin line coming up. And that's going to feed onto the other side of that belt there. Okie doke. That's the wrong way around. If I do it like that... Okay, yeah, that should do it, sort of. That should all do it. Oh, I need to tell these what to make. Okay, yeah. That'll keep all... I'm doubled up on the coal supplies, but that's because I need to use the coal to fuel the burners. And that means this lot will make soldered plate. Excellent. And then these ones are going to be making copper and tin. Which means I need to split off the tin, and I need another 2 to split off the coal to put onto that. So this is just going to be flipping complex all the... Oh, I need another one down there as well. Right. What have I run out of? Oh, I'm out of wood. Okay. Don't need any more immediately, but still. That should do it. Right. And I can extend these if I need to. Increase supply at all, but still, this is a freaking pain. Yep, let's get the copper supply uninterrupted then. Let's do that. There comes the copper. Might as well get some research running while I'm at it, because why not? What can actually go? Might as well get armour. Armour's a good idea. I can't believe I've not researched armour at this point. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, that was fast. Sure, give me steel armour, sure. Right, that one goes up there. That one goes there. Same as before. I'm going to be doubling up the coal supply. Just like that. And I'm going to need a tunnel. Okay. There we go. And that'll feed the copper one, like that. Okay. And then I'll have that one there. Hang on, no, that's not right. there, actually. That's where I need it. Okay. Oops, no, wrong side. Thank you. Just give me all that tin. And then for my last act in this particular video, I'm going to do that. And that means that I will start to produce all the last required parts for my wonderful level 2 factory. Once again, I did not actually manage to get into production for level 2 science packs because there's still a whole can of worms to do wood production and all that to get all that running. But I've actually got the materials I require to make a level 2 assembler, so that's not too bad. Oh, great, they've all run out of flipping. That's the problem with loading too heavy on the resources. It can mean that burner inserters just run out of flipping power. So sometimes you just need to go past and give them a bit of a jolt. Like that. Okay. I think I've overrun to pretty close to 30 minutes, so that's actually going to be it for this episode. This has been Iron Mark III from to Bosch. You know, every video I make, I'm starting to accept calling this particular base to Bosch, and it's I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Okay, yep, coal production is still holding up okay, so that's fine. I've almost mined everything, so that'll need an electric upgrade at some point. But yeah, this is Iron Mark III from Bosch. Thank you for watching. I hope I haven't bored you stiff with my ranting and raving and general confusion, and I will just catch you some other time for some more Factorio and terminal insanity, more likely than not. Yeah, I'll see you later.